Hi there, and welcome to this week's edition of Ignite News. I'm Carlin McGill. First, we're going to watch the story of a brave young Mohawk mountaineer returning to the volleyball court.
My brother didn't really communicate it that well. He was just like, Charlotte's been in a car accident. She's going to be okay. And I was like, oh, okay. So I don't have to come home. He was like, no, it's fine. And then he called back and he said, she's being airlifted. And then it like hit me like a ton of bricks. I'm like, I need to get home. And it was very unknown for a long time, even for the first couple days of what it was going to be like, but we knew that it was bad, and it was really scary.
When we got the email, it was like unbelievable. We weren't sure that it actually happened, and it brought back actually memories from a teammate of one of the women's volleyball players' sisters who actually was killed in a car accident. So we're all like, we just didn't want this happening again. We went down to the hospital with two of the roommates who were volleyball players and took them down. And it was obviously a shock to see the state that Charlotte was in, because we know how lovely and happy she normally is here in the office. But it was tough to see, but we knew that she was strong and that she had a lot of support that she'd pull through.
It feels really good. It was a goal I had from day one that I wanted to get back onto that court and help my team out, and just the fact that I was told that I may not be able to play sports again and even walk again. So walking onto that court was such a win deep down for me, and to a lot of people, my teammates could see it too. My team's been there, even my baseball team back home throughout the summer, you know, would help me and support me and help me get through games because I wasn't allowed. So that was tough, especially in the summer, having to sit on that bench and not being able to contribute. It made me feel good, just like knowing who my true friends are, and it brought family together, my community. You know, before this happened, you know, you hear the word community, you're like, oh yeah, I have a community, but community means so much more to me now. And same with my church, the faith. There's so many faiths all across the world, like my aunt's church in Australia even, like it's just, yeah, so many people came together and supported me, so that was great.
Mohawk has announced the start of its new Everyday Heroes project. The project highlights the great things our graduates do every day.
We define ourselves by the things we do each day. That dull, dependable question, what do you do, which is supposed to sum us up. But what else are we, aside from the routines that make up the moments between waking and sleeping? The small moments that add up to become our lives. They're often overlooked, but we know deep down that small moments carry weight. Some heroes are born with incredible skills, but we earned our uniforms. We know what we want, and we go for it. We may not have X-ray vision, but we can see grace in the everyday. That's the difference. We work every day to become heroes, because greatness is in the doing. By treating every moment with diligence, we create our legacy. Like any hero, it's about applying those skills. It's about taking an extraordinary education and applying it to the ordinary, surpassing it. We know that all moments require disciplined dedication so that we can rise, like any hero, to the great moments the small ones have prepared us for. So we can meet the extraordinary, create the extraordinary, become extraordinary. And these moments, the great ones and small ones, that we ourselves define, shape an extraordinary community wherever we're needed.
Now we're going to take a look at Mohawk's new Additive Manufacturing Resource Center.
Mohawk's vision is prosperous communities and transform lives. Our vision is brought into sharp focus here in the Additive Manufacturing Resource Center. Students are transformed into future-ready graduates, gaining a competitive advantage in the job market. And industry partners gain a competitive advantage by bringing new and improved products to market. And together we strengthen our regional economy, one applied research project at a time.
We have some of the best educated, hardest working, and most creative people anywhere on this planet here in Ontario. It's important to harness their innovative ideas and to turn those ideas into tomorrow's business success stories. Mohawk College is leading the charge.
There is a profound shift taking place in workshops and factories around the world. And to understand what's happening, imagine Michelangelo working on his famous sculpture, David. But instead of hammering on a rough block of stone, he's working with a squeezed tube of liquid marble, building up the famous body in precise layers. Soles of the feet first, then toes, ankles, and on up. That's what makes this morning's opening so exciting. You see, it's about creativity, innovation, and rethinking industries of the past to imagine industries of the future.
Additive manufacturing is changing the world, and it's changing it fast. In just about 10 years, the technology has grown from plastics to high-precision space-qualified metals. It's reinventing how we do design and enabling us to make things we once thought impractical or even impossible. We are proud to be a founding stakeholder and industry partner in the creation of this Additive Manufacturing Research Center at Mohawk College.
The same way social media changed the marketing industry, additive manufacturing will create a snowball effect rolling through the manufacturing industry until the old way of producing parts are nothing more than a mere distant memory. So on behalf of all the students at this wonderful school whose futures are all the brighter by the exposure to this technology that is preparing us for the industry of tomorrow today, thank you. Thank you very much. We are probably the most advanced lab in Canada, if not North America. Nobody has all the machines we have together. There are certain places that have one or two, but nowhere has everything in one shot like we do. And the industry is starting to recognize this. The scope that we are able to provide from them from beginning to end and all the steps in between, they see that it's just unmeasurable, the changes this can make to their company, and we're beating them away with a stick to stop them from getting in here. Technology is, I don't want to say it is infancy, but it is yet not even close yet to receive its potential. And industry is taking notice of the benefits of it, and they're starting to research what it can do for them. When they come to the conclusion that they want one of these machines, they need somebody to run it. Because as new as the technology is, it's even newer to find somebody who is completely familiar with it. We have people coming here to see what our machines can do. They're also talking to students such as myself saying, well, we're interested in somebody who can run this for us after we've invested a large sum of money to buy one of these machines. So in all aspects of the word, this is nothing but great for the college.
Hey, I'm Neil Carson from The Prime.
I'm Phil. I play drums and myself in X Prime.
I'm Steph from X Prime, and I play guitar.
My name's Gab, and I'm from X Prime.
It's so easy to fall in love.
X Prime is a Niagara-based 4-piece rock band whose live show needs to be experienced to believe.
We're a high school band. Me and Phil met first actually, which is kind of nice because we actually had a few years to work on our groove as a rhythm section before we met Gab.
We added Gab then in grade 11 when we met him, and subsequently Steph the year after.
Starting as just two high school friends jamming in a basement, there was no set expectation as for the band's future.
I don't think we had any intentions. We were just 4 young guys playing music together.
Things kind of got a little bit more serious, and we put a little bit more effort and a little bit more thought into the process of what goes on in terms of the band's future.
After realizing the success they were having, the band decided to go all in. With the release of their latest album, titled The Album, it has been a launching pad to bigger and better opportunities.
It's thanks to that album that we made it to The Edge's next big thing and the big New Year's show.
It's kind of like a milestone. When you get to play on a stage with Keith Urban and 50,000 people or whatever, you really kind of realize how far you've come.
With as much success that they're having, X Prime continues to strive to put out new material and play shows to evolve the band into something bigger each year.
The next year is definitely working on the new album, cranking out songs and just getting this piece of work that we're proud of, that we can display to the world essentially.
Next 5 years, we want to be touring the world. We want to have people all over the place that are listening to our music and stuff like that.
Be sure to catch X Prime March 20th at the Homegrown Hamilton.
Ignite Sports reporter Christina Costable had a chance to catch up with some of the Hamilton Bulldogs players about the upcoming playoffs.
The playoff race is on for the Hamilton Bulldogs. 2015 has seen a great deal of success for the club, success that forward Daniel Carr says is from focusing on only one game at a time.
Our ultimate goal is to kind of be in that top 8 and maybe higher, but I think the way we get there is we just take it one game at a time. We don't focus on that. We focus on what we have to do to get 2 points that night. I think we just got to keep doing that going forward the last 25 games here.
The Dogs have been on the cusp of that top 8 spot, which is the final playoff spot in the Western Conference. Forward Sven Andrighetto, one of Hamilton's hot hands as of late, recognizes the race for the postseason is a close one.
If you look at the standing, it's really tight from 4th place till up to 9, 10, and 11. They're really close, and it's a tight race there.
Andrighetto had a 12-game stint with the Montreal Canadiens earlier this season. He recorded 3 points up with the big club, including his first career NHL goal. Now, back with the Dogs, he says he will take this opportunity to refine his game.
Just trying to improve everything of my game. I mean, defensive zone, offensive, get some confidence in my game, and work with the coaches here to be the best I can be. I mean, it was really good to be up there to see what I have to improve on, and I want to go back there as fast as I can.
In just their first 2 games together, the young line of Daniel Carr, Charles Hudon, and Sven Andrighetto recorded 10 combined points.
Well, they brought energy, enthusiasm. I don't know if it's the young legs, but they played with speed, and they've done good things. Not only on the offensive side of the puck, but also defensively.
Reporting for Ignite Sports, I'm Christina Costable. To say it's been a great season for Hamilton Bulldogs goalie Mike Condon would be an understatement. He recorded his first career AHL shutout earlier this year and signed a 2-year contract extension with the Montreal Canadiens. Condon said he was excited about the extension, but wants to concentrate solely on the rest of this season.
It's obviously nice to have a little job security, but there isn't much of that at the goalie position because there's so much competition. So trying to put it behind me and just focus on the season is what I'm doing right now.
Condon played last season in the ECHL with the Wheeling Nailers. He had a record of 23 wins, 12 losses, and 4 overtime losses, a 2.18 goals against average, and a .931 save percentage.
It was really good, especially for a guy coming out of college who didn't play many games. I think we only played 30 in a season, so to go down there and to play a lot, and we had a lot of success down there. It was really a good way to start my pro career.
Joey McDonald, Hamilton's other goalie, has a great deal of experience and success in many different leagues, including the NHL. Condon says McDonald has been a tremendous influence on him both on and off the ice.
He's not only a great goalie, but he's a really good friend, and he's a great mentor to me. And he keeps it light in the locker room, and just try to focus on having fun and relaxing and just letting your game take over and not think too much.
The playoffs are something the Dogs are hopeful to make this season, a task that hasn't been done in Hamilton since 2011. Condon is modest, but his play in between the pipes has been a large part of the club's playoff push.
I know individual success is not really what it's about, but we're in a deadlock playoff race right now, and we're just trying to get as many points as we can and get in the playoffs. That's the goal right now.
Reporting for Ignite Sports, I'm Christina Costable.
Now let's head on down to East Hamilton Radio for your weekly Tech Talk.
Hi, I'm Jason Lopez, and I'm sales manager at East Hamilton Radio. East Hamilton Radio is one of the largest electronic retailers in Canada, the largest independent electronic retailer. We've been open since 1931, so we've been in business for 83 years. One of the things that makes us a successful business is the fact that we focus on customer service, making sure our customers are happy, and having a trained staff that lets people know, what they're buying and what they need. We have primarily 3 divisions. We have our home audio video department, where we focus on things like, stereos, Bluetooth speakers, sound bars, television sets, and home theater. We also have our car audio department, where we do not only everything you need for your car, but we also do RVs, motorcycle, boats, things like navigation, auto starts, and that type of thing. And then we have our fastest growing, exciting division called Custom Pro, where we really can do anything you want in your home, controlling everything from lighting to audio video equipment with your tablet, doing all kinds of cool smart home features, TVs that disappear behind works of art. So that's a really exciting big growth category for us. One of the things that separates us from other retailers is the fact that we've got, such a successful car audio division, such a successful AV division, and custom. So we have the expertise in all of those areas, and I find most other stores tend to specialize in one, where we're able to manage all 3 successfully.
Hello everyone, Rick here for East Hamilton Radio, and this week on Tech Talk we're going to be talking about organic LED TVs and 4K TVs. What do these terms mean and why buy them? Some of the first technologies we're going to cover today is organic light emitting diode. What that stands for short form is OLED, and it's one of the best picture qualities you can get on the market today. For example, this TV here has 2 million colors, which is your standard 1080p set, and it has infinite contrast. So basically the darkest black to the brightest whites and the whole color gamut in between. And how this is achieved is because the lights actually turn on and off when there's an image present there. Some of the features included with this organic LED set are, it's thin, it's curved, it has infinite contrast, it's energy efficient, it's a smart TV, and it's 3D capable.
This is Gizmo. He's a 6-year-old chinchilla. They're natives of Chile, and they need to be kept in an environment that's conducive to where they originated from. They get very, very hot, so a nice little piece of granite in there that they can cool themselves down on. They like hidey spots in their cages. They like to climb up and down. They move quite quick, so they like to chew and gnaw on things, so those things are all very important. And being 6 years old, you gotta remember, he's gonna live till he's he's 19, 20 years old. It's a big commitment. Well, Matilda's a year old. She was a stray out on the street, so that means that she doesn't have an owner affixed to her. Somebody found her and took her to Animal Control Services, which is lost and found. After she did her stray time, we brought her over to our care. You know, it's funny that still to this day, a lot of people are superstitious. Well, I'm here to say black is good luck in Canada. So if you adopt a black cat, you're doing something awesome. There's so many black cats out there because that's a more popular color, right? It's when cats breed, and they can breed so much, there's always black cats. There's too many. So unfortunately, it creates a problem of a large number of unwanted animals. So remember, black's where it's at. The new black is in. Hey, this is Frodo. He's a 4-year-old chocolate lab cross. And you know what? What a lovely boy he is. He's very passive. I think he's gonna make a wonderful addition to anybody's home, regardless of age or size or how many animals are in the home, providing that we give him time to adjust to his new environment. He came into our society through our protection department. That doesn't always mean that an animal was being physically abused. He just wasn't being taken care of properly, and now he has that chance in life moving forward. So through our Meet Your Match, he's orange. Hopefully he's going to find his new forever home. So this little bunny is about a year-old French Lop. We call him Justin Bieber. I so would be changing that. Bunnies can bring a lot to our lives. They're pretty cute to look at. And I guess that's what the big sell is. It's easy to obtain a pet. It's easy to have one, but then it's the aftermath that really counts. What do we do with them after? What do we do with them when they come into our home? Having a bunny, again, is like having a cat. They can play fetch. They can do jumps. And it's really great because we don't have to go outside and walk them. We can exercise them in the home. So they really are an ideal pet. It's just knowing what to do with them and educating yourself on having a bunny.
My name is Adam Zhao, and I'm from Mississauga, Ontario. I've been a manager with the Mountaineers for 6 years. My most memorable moment would have to be winning the national championship in 2011, 2012. Being part of that team, that was a special year, winning both the provincial and national championships. My one piece of advice that I would give to up-and-coming basketball players would be to work hard. Practice makes perfect. Practice every day, and you get better all the time. And always listen to your coaches because they probably know what's best for you. The role I had was basically doing things for the players that necessarily they don't need to be bothered with. So like uniforms, helping out in practices, little scouting reports with the coaches, just things to help them prepare for what they have to do when the lights come on and the game is on.
Hello, my name is Jerome Gale, and I'm from Toronto, Ontario, and I play forward for the Mohawk Mountaineers. My journey to get to the championships was I started playing basketball at the age of 5. My uncle put the ball in my hand, started playing at elementary school, then on throughout high school, and then made myself here to Mohawk College. I actually started playing guard. Allen Iverson was my favorite player, and as I started getting taller, I grew into the forward position. So the one piece of advice I would give a young upcoming athlete would be follow your dream, continue to work hard.
Hello, my name is Lamar Barr, and I'm from Hamilton, Ontario. I play guard for the Mohawk Mountaineers. My journey to get to the championship was I started playing basketball in grade 6, all the way throughout high school. And in my 5th year, I suffered a ACL injury, and in my first year here, I had to rehab it and just get better. And now I'm here playing. In high school, we were sort of like undersized, so I would have to play like the 3 spot. The one piece of advice I would give to athletes is just to keep working hard, and just don't let anyone say that you can't do something. My name is Lamar Barr, and this is my road to the championship. Watch the Mountaineers make Mohawk history this March at the David Braley Athletic and Recreation Center.
Hello, my name is Kojo Afari.
and I'm from Hamilton, Ontario. I play forward for the Mohawk Mountaineers. My journey to the national championship started about 7 years ago when I moved to Hamilton from Dubai. I started playing high school basketball in grade 11, and from there I went away to Sault College to play 2.5 years over there, and then I transferred to Mohawk this past year. I started playing a center when I was in high school, and then as I started getting older, I started adding more aspects to my game, so gradually I turned into a kind of like a small forward, power forward. The one piece of advice I would give to aspiring athletes is to learn the fundamentals of the game and to make it a point to constantly take care of your body, stretch and ice, because it's those two things that'll really take you far in sports. My name is Kojo Ofari, and this is my road to the championship. Watch the Mountaineers make Mohawk history this March at the David Braley Athletic and Recreation Center.
Now it's time to check out your weekly fit tips.
Hi, I'm Melissa Lynch here at 5 Star Fitness in Ancaster. I'm going to talk to you today about our typical spinning classes that we offer. We offer a variety of spinning classes here at 5 Star. Spinning classes at our club take place in our spinning room. We have 17 bikes available for our riders. When you come into a spinning class, we set you up appropriately on your bike, setting the height of your seat, of your handlebars according to your height. We guide you through a typical 45-minute spin class, making yourself aware of your body the whole entire time. When you get on that bike, we start with a nice warm-up, and then we take you through a ride as if you're outside on the trails. We take you up hills, over flats, through different terrain, muddy, high hills, icy hills, and we're guiding you through this workout the entire time. You are in charge of your own resistance. You are increasing the resistance and decreasing the resistance so that you simulate the best workout for you. The reason people enjoy spinning classes is it is a non-impact workout. So if you are coming off of an injury, or if you haven't been able to work hard on a treadmill or any other piece of equipment, you can use a spinning bike and not feel the impact of the ground beneath you. Beneficial for your knees, hips, or any other injury that you may have occurred.
And that's all we have for this week's edition of Ignite News. I'm Carla Medill. Thanks for watching.